Hello and welcome to the Mindful Knitter channel. My name is Claire and I am your host of the podcast typically and the only person really behind this channel. So hello and welcome to this video. This is a haul video. Usually I am posting things like podcasts or vlogs or sometimes like guided meditations or mindfulness practices that are usually like clips from a podcast. Yeah, today is a haul video. It's my Knit Picks haul, which is in this giant box. Knit Picks had a sale, you guys. So that's what we're doing today. This is going up during December in 2022. So this will probably be published this year as a Vlogmas episode, but we're not going to be very Vlogmasy in this one. It is really more just the Knit Picks haul. So welcome. And if you're new to the channel, I do normally post things like podcasts, which are kind of the typical video podcasts for knitting and crochet. I share my projects, finished objects, patterns, designers that I like, indie dyers, big box brands, acquisitions, adventures in yarn and life. So that's typically what I'm posting, but today's a haul, which is like the third time I've said that. If you want to connect with me, you can on Ravelry and Instagram. On Instagram, I am the.mindfulknitter, so it's the.mindfulknitter. There are other users on Instagram that kind of have a similar name, but mine is the.mindfulknitter1. And then on Ravelry, it's Mindful Knitter Pod, and we do have a group on Ravelry as well. And all of that social media information stuff will be down in the description below the video. At least on a phone, the way you get to the description is you click on the More button that's after the title of the video. They used to have like a down arrow or chevron type thing, and I think that's gone now. I think you now just click More. So that's how you get to that. But enough of the intro, let's get into the Knit Picks stuff. So this is maybe the biggest, I think this is the biggest haul video that I've done ever. Knit Picks had a giant sale for kind of all the month of November. And there were several things from Knit Picks that I had been wanting to order, but I was gonna wait until they had a big sale. So November was the time to do that. And they also had a new line of products come out in November that I was really looking forward to and very excited about, and I ordered a lot of that because I really wanted to try it out, and I kind of figured that I would probably really like it, so I just wanted to go ahead and order a bunch of it because it's a limited edition type thing, so they're not going to have it forever. So that's why this order was so big. So again, here's the box. Let's get into this, shall we? So first up, we can kind of see the yarn already poking out of the top of the box. And this box is kind of wet because apparently the mail delivery people didn't want to bring it all the way to my front door, which was about 10 extra steps. So they just left it not in the covered entryway area. So this got rained on and then we were gone all weekend. So the fiber is a little damp, but it looks like it's okay. So, oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. It is chock full of yarn and fiber. Holy cow. What an adventure we're about to have. So, let's look at it. I got a whole lot of Knit Picks bear, various types of bear things. There's like debris. There's debris in here. I'm not sure why. I might actually ask Knit Picks about this because I don't know why there's debris in my box of yarn. It's also took like 3 weeks to get to me, so that was an interesting thing. I have not experienced that before. So the first thing I got was the Sport Weight Andean Treasure Sport Weight Bear, 220 yards and 100 grams. This is 100% baby alpaca and it feels great. It also feels damp. So I think I'm going to talk to the mail delivery people about that. And I might talk to, I don't know if that's Knit Picks' fault. They could package it in plastic and then put it in the box, but I recognize that's using more plastic, which we don't necessarily want, but it'll dry out and it'll be fine. I don't think it's damaged anything, but it is a little, I don't know, that's not preferable. So anyway, sport weight, 220 yards and 100 grams. This is like a heavy sport. This looks DK to me, but I know sometimes that can be a little interchangeable. Yeah, in this bare, undyed, natural colorway, and it feels lovely. It does feel like baby alpaca. So that's great. Yeah, 100% baby alpaca. I also got quite a bit of bare roving. This is the gloss roving. It's 100 grams. It is 70% merino wool, 30% tussa silk. And this is a top. It says roving, but then it also says top, so very nice. And it has a lot of debris in it. I'm not seeing debris anywhere else, but this does have quite a bit of debris, and I don't know where that's coming from, so that might be something I asked them about. We'll see. This is the Stroll roving, also bare, 75% superwash, or sorry, fine superwash merino roving, 25% nylon top, and that feels lovely. The gloss feels lovely too. I'm excited about the merino with the tussa silk. I think that'll be super nice. Other bare things. I got some Stroll. This is sport weight. Stroll. 247 yards and 100 grams. And for the Stroll fiber content, it's 75% fine superwash merino wool with 25% nylon. So the same as their Stroll socks, sock yarn. Yeah, and this all feels so lovely and squishy and soft so far. We've got bare hair fingering weight. This is 50 grams, 219 yards and 50 grams. The bare hair is 80% merino wool, 20% Angora. Lovely. Oh, and then I have a gloss. Yeah, so I had my gloss roving, and now I have a gloss DK weight yarn, and also the bare, 250 yards and 100 grams, 70% merino wool, 30% silk. Wonderful. This is the bare woodland tweed. This is an Aran weight, 180 yards and 100 grams. This is 80% superwash, or sorry, 80% merino wool, 15% baby alpaca, and 5% viscose. And that looks like, that's a lovely tweed. I'm excited about playing with that. Yeah, super soft and squishy and lovely. This is the Bare Imagination fingering weight, 423 yards and 100 grams. 50% superwash, sorry, it doesn't say superwash, 50% merino wool, 25% superfine alpaca, 25% nylon. This is their Imagination base. This one feels slightly more, it's still very soft and squishy, but it feels slightly more toothy, slightly more rustic than the gloss and the Stroll and the Andean Treasure. This one just has a slightly higher, and it might be because it's super fine alpaca and not baby alpaca. I would still not call this rustic or toothy, but it has slightly more tooth factor than the others do. This is Stroll fingering weight. Did I already? Okay, so I got a Stroll sport weight and a Stroll fingering weight. This is 462 yards and 100 grams, 75% fine superwash merino wool, 25% nylon. Lovely. And that might, oh no, there's more. I think I got 2 of this. Yeah, I got 2 of the bear hair. Right? I have another one in here somewhere, don't I? Yeah, here it is. 2 of the bear hair fingering weight. Yeah. Again, this is the merino wool and angora. So I got 2 of those. Oh, this is one I was excited about. So this is the Eco Superwash fingering weight. This is bear. 398 yards and 100 grams. It is 70% superwash fine Highland alpaca and 30% nylon. I was excited about this one because this is a superwash. This is the Eco Superwash option, which is a different chemical makeup than your typical superwash would be. So as the name implies, it is supposed to be a little bit more earth friendly. So I'm interested to play around with this and see how the Eco Superwash does. This feels lovely and soft. It is mostly alpaca, so of course it's very soft and nice. Not rustic at all. Probably, it's not baby alpaca, but I'm imagining the Superwash lends a little bit of soft squishiness to it. Don't quote me on that, but I'm imagining that's what's making it a little bit softer and fluffier. I got a sock blank as well. This is the Stroll Sock Dye Blank. It's in fingering weight. It's bear, 462 yards and 100 grams, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. Oh, and there's a bit of a glare on that. There we go. Yeah, super excited about playing with this sock blank. And I think that should be everything. That's all I remember for, yeah, my undyed stuff. So I got quite a lot of undyed yarn. Let's see if I can, yeah, that's all of it. You can imagine why I got all of this. I want to play around with some dyeing. Not anytime immediately, but probably pretty soon. I have been saving up scraps in my kitchen, like avocado skins and pits and like onion skins and various things, because I really want to start playing around with natural dyeing. We'll see how that goes, but I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. So I got a whole bunch of different bases to try some different things. I wanted to try out their roving because I want to spin everything, but then I wanted to try either dyeing the hand spun or trying to dye the roving to see if I could do something like that. And yeah, so we're going to play around with some yarn dyeing soon and fiber dyeing with natural plant-based dyes in the kitchen. So I hope, I've got fuzz on me, as one does when one is playing with fiber. Yeah, I hope you come along for that adventure when that happens. Yeah, so at the end, I think that I will show you the whole haul all laid out. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. So we'll do that at the end. But we've still got quite a bit to show. So what else do I have in here? The rest of this is mostly their new stuff. I did pick up some Stroll tweed fingering in the Lost Lake Heather colorway. This is 231 yards and 50 grams. It's 65% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon, 10% Donegal tweed. Yeah, I did pick up a couple of these so that I could knit my little brother some socks because he loves, oh, it's got some blue in it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's got some blue. That's nice. Yeah, super cute. I think this will make some really lovely soft socks for my little brother. So that'll be good. And then I feel like I did did I get one more? Yeah, this one was for me. I got the Stroll Tweed Fingering Weight in the Earl Grey Heather because I have been really wanting this colorway for some tweed socks for me. It's a great gray. Yeah, but I was just waiting for it to go on sale. So awesome, that'll be good. The rest is, for the most part, their new stuff that they just came out with. They just released on November 9th. So I do have a couple other things in here that are not part of that, but we'll get into that first. So they just released their new line of upcycled alpaca yarn. So I grabbed a lot of that because it is limited since it's upcycled, recycled. I think it's just upcycled. I don't think it's recycled technically. Since it's upcycled, they have limited quantities of it. Hopefully they like keep doing it, but yeah, there are limited quantities. So I wanted to go ahead and grab it while I could. So this is the limited edition upcycle Surrey alpaca Aran weight. It's Colca, I think that's how you say that, Colca Canyon. It's 109 yards and 50 grams. So pretty. It's 100% Surrey alpaca. I grabbed 4 of these. And this is super soft. This is super soft and nice. Yeah, so I have 200 grams of this. I could do all kinds of stuff with this. That's great. That's very exciting. I also grabbed 4 of this color. This is the Tui. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's T-U-I, Tui colorway. See if you can see that. T-U-I. Yeah, I grabbed 4 of that. That's a great gray color. It's so soft, you guys. Yeah. 100% Surrey alpaca, and it's upcycled. And my understanding, if I'm remembering this, there's fuzz everywhere. If I am remembering this correctly, they take, I don't think they have a description on here. No, they don't. But what my understanding is, they take the like waste or extra or leftover fibers that they have at the mill, and they have used those to create these yarns. So they are lessening the waste for the facility, which is good. We want less waste. So I'm happy to support that. I got 2 of this wonderful blue, which I'm now like, oh, should I have gotten more of this blue? It's so nice. This is this, again, I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but Soroche. S-O-R-O-C-H-E. Soroche colorway. Beautiful blue. I got 2 of these. So soft. When you think of Surrey alpaca, that's, yeah, that beautifully soft Surrey is, that's this. And this is the Cantuta. I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to say these things, and I'm not sure. It's Cantuta is the only way I can think to pronounce this. C-O-N-T-U-T-A. Cantuta. I'm wondering if these are Peruvian places, or I'm not positive. Beautiful, like kind of almost like a with this, no, not a boysenberry, a cranberry color maybe. It's a lovely color. So that's all my Surrey alpaca that I got. I got more alpaca. So I got 2 of the upcycle alpaca blend, and most of the rest of this is the upcycle alpaca blend. This is, so limited edition upcycle alpaca blend, worsted weight, 219 yards and 100 grams. It is 33% alpaca, 34% wool, 33% acrylic. And again, it is using the leftovers, what would be waste at the mill, and turning it into beautiful usable yarn. so that there's less waste. This is the Sage colorway, and I'm a big fan of this, this colorway. This is really beautiful. Let's see if I can show you that color a little better. See if I adjust the lighting. I think that shows it a little bit better. Yeah, it's beautiful. You can kind of see there's a tonality to it. It's almost a heathered. Yeah, it's almost kind of heathered. I think on the website they do share a little bit about what different fibers they blended and combined, which, you know, it's kind of the same, it's synonymous. They blended to make these yarns. Yeah, because these colorways are coming from other existing colorways. They're just blending them to create a new yarn for us. So I got 2 of those. I got 2 of the upcycled alpaca blend worsted weight in pistachio, which is a beautiful, almost grayish, and it smells nice and alpaca-y, and it smells woolly too. Partially might be because it's slightly damp. But this has a lovely taupey grayiness to it. It's like a warm, it's got warm and cool. It's a beautiful neutral, a really beautiful neutral. Yeah, I think that'll be lovely. Let's see, do I have any more worsted? Got this worsted weight yarn. Did I only grab one of these guys? Oh, apparently I only grabbed one of these. That might have been a mistake because this color's pretty. This is the lilac colorway. Beautiful lilac. That's really beautiful. Let's see, instead of going through and trying to find worsted versus sport, I might have just one of these other ones, perhaps. This is also worsted weight Celeste. Beautiful. This is it is a blue, but it does kind of lean blue-gray, like a grayish blue. But it is definitely more of a blue than a gray. That's a really beautiful color. And again, all of these have like a slightly heathered kind of quality to them, which is beautiful. This is the Sport Weight limited edition upcycle alpaca blend Sport Weight, 273 yards and 100 grams. It's the same fiber content, 33% alpaca, 34% wool, 33% acrylic. And this is the cornflower colorway. Really beautiful color. That's really lovely. Yeah, that's beautiful. I don't know if that is showing up great. That might be a little better. Some of these colors need more light, some of them need less light. This is the Sport Weight as well in Arctic, slightly bluer, darker. This is a little bit more of a green undertone with a little more grayish to it as well. So beautiful. I'm gonna have so many projects, you guys. Oh my gosh. I love this color. I kind of want like 12 of these. This is the Sport Weight. The color is squirrel. It's a squirrel. So cute. It's such a cute name. I love that color too. It's almost mauvey, mauve, depending on, almost, but it's also a pretty good neutral too. This has a lot of heathering in it. I don't know how much the different colors show up on camera, but this is a pretty heathered yarn. There are a lot of colors in this. They're all blending beautifully though. That's great. I have like a mountain of yarn. Oh, it just jostled the camera because some of the mountain is now falling over. Oh my goodness. What a life. Are these the same? These are different. Is this the same? No, that's okay. This is linen This is the worsted weight, the upcycle and the worsted. This is linen. Really great neutral pink-ish color, like a dusty pink, but it's almost a beigey tan. That's a great neutral, really good. These are all very close. I'll show you guys. These are all very close in tone. You can tell that there is a difference, but these are very close. This was the linen that we just looked at. This is sandalwood. Very, very close in color. Almost indistinguishable. This one has, I'd say, a little bit more pink. A little more pink. So the sandalwood has slightly more of a pinky mauve to it, and the linen has a little bit more of that tan beige kind of tone to it, but they are very, very close. Yeah. This one is darker and more pink than the other two. This is Seashell. This is a great color. This is the sport weight. Yeah, that's a great color. Seashell. Very much a neutral pink. Yeah, almost like a dusty pink. Again, bordering on mauve. Good color. Wow. What are you? This is salmon. Oh, I don't remember ordering salmon. This is sport weight. Again, very similar, but it is slightly different. It's got more pink, a little more orangey tone to it. That's a great color. Yeah, these are all great colors. The Upcycle Alpaca Blend colors are wonderful, earthy, muted colorways, but they're just beautiful. And the yarn does feel very soft. It looks like they're 2-ply. Does it say on here? I don't see anything on the ball band about whether it's 2-ply or 3-ply, but it looks like a 2-ply to me. But it could be a 3-ply. I'm not positive. Yeah, really beautiful. I'm super excited. Okay, these are a little bit richer in color. This is Current. This is another sport weight. Oh, what a good color. Wow, and paired with some of these others. Oh, I like it with linen. That's pretty. Kind of like it with lilac too. What about salmon? That's nice. All right, yeah, Current. Beautiful. That's a very nice, rich. Oh, there's so many colors in this. It's fun. You can see all of the different upcycled fibers in this one particularly well. Wow. Very cool blend. This one is lovely. This is Umber. This is also the sport weight. This could go with so many of them. Oh my gosh, I really like it with that. This is Cornflower and Umber together. That's beautiful. Wow. So, so pretty. I was looking to see if there's any other, if I would put like 3 of these together. That's beautiful. This is Pistachio. That's really beautiful. Yeah, that's a great color. Umber. I love that. And then last one of the Upcycled Alpaca Blend. This is the sport weight again in Space. Wonderful kind of plum. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. I like that with the Umber as well. That's super pretty. Awesome. So that's it for my upcycled alpaca blend yarns. So exciting. That's great. I also got some, is this mohair? What did I get? Yeah, I got some mohair because I keep finding, I really am enjoying holding yarn double with Surrey silk lately, and there are several projects that I would love to use some mohair for, or Surrey silk, but yeah, there are several patterns I'm wanting to do. I also have a couple of patterns that I already have, and I've already got quite a bit of mohair that I want to use for a pattern, but I don't have quite enough for that pattern. So I thought I would just go ahead and grab some. This is the Knit Picks Aloft lace weight. This colorway is white. It is 260 yards and 25 grams. It is 72% Super Kid mohair, 28% silk. And it's this lovely, soft, kind of a warm white. Yeah, and it feels soft and lovely. So that'll be very useful. I grabbed this color as well. Oh, this feels, maybe it's more dry. It feels a little softer. This is the silver colorway. That's a great color. And then I don't have anything this color in my stash right now, and I love purple, and I love this color purple. And so I thought I would grab a couple of these. This is Penny Royal, a beautiful lilac-y kind of purple. Lovely. And that is it for the yarn. That's a lot. I also got, since they are having this great sale, I got a couple more. Well, I got this. I just got one. I got the DPNs. This is the Sunstruck wood colorway. Do needles have colorways? This is the Sunstruck. It's their very light, natural colored wood. This is the 5-inch double pointed needles in a US 1. Yeah, because I keep knitting socks in dark yarn for people in my life, and all of my DPNs are darker colors, and I can't see the yarn on the needles. So I needed some light colored DPNs. And I think these are going to work great. So that's exciting. That's everything I bought. I also got a free gift because part of their promotion during the giant sale this November was, you buy a certain amount and you can get a free gift. So the free gift that I got this time was a set of interchangeable needles, which is great. I actually don't have any interchangeable wooden needles, and I had been wanting to get their interchangeable needles in the Caspian color, but that wasn't an option. They had the mosaics, but that's fine because I can still try them out, and if I really like them, I may either keep this set or get the Caspian set, and this could maybe be gifted to somebody. It'll be used, but used free needles are better than no needles. And who doesn't like to have, free things? So Knit Picks Options, interchangeable needles, the mosaic wood set. So it's all of their different rainbowy colors. Trying to get it to where the light doesn't glare too much. But you can kind of see they've got all of these different rainbowy colors. And it goes from it's got US 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 and a half, and 11. So that's 3.5 millimeters up to 8 millimeters. Yeah, and it comes with 2 24-inch cables, 1 32-inch cable, 1 40-inch cable, 2 cable keys, 8 cable end caps, and a cable connector. It says that they are snag-free, and the cables are available to purchase from 24 inches up to 60 inches, which is 60 centimeters up to 150 centimeters. That's great. So awesome. Great free gift. That's awesome. Yeah, a free set of interchangeable needles. Wow. So I'm pretty excited about that. I only have one set of interchangeable needles. It's my Hi Sharps, and I love them, but it would be nice to have a blunter tip sometimes, and it would be fun to sometimes knit with wooden needles just for a change, because I knit a lot, and so a variety is the spice of life. So I think this will be really awesome. I'm looking forward to this, and honestly, I kind of like the rainbow, so I might end up keeping them, and maybe I'll just get the pretty blue-green cords to go with them eventually. We'll see. But yeah, so that was my free gift for ordering an amazingly huge amount of yarn. So thank you, Knit Picks. Yeah, the only thing left in here is their little oh, this is actually really cute. So this is their information, like a little information card-ish. Yeah, it's got the customer service information for both Knit Picks and We Crochet or crochet.com. But then it also has these cute little holiday tags on the back that you can cut out and use for your gifts. That's really cute. And when you cut them out on the back, it'll have the yarn. So on one side, your gift recipients will have their tag and their name, and the other side, it'll have yarn. Oh, so cute. That's very cute, Knit Picks. Alrighty. That took a long time to get through. I ordered a lot of yarn. Apparently, I didn't really order yarn in October. I think I ordered a couple of things that I needed for some projects I was working on, but I didn't really order yarn in October. So apparently when I do that the next month, this happens. No, this is definitely the most yarn I have ever gotten at one time. Again, Knit Picks was doing a huge sale. All of their upcycled alpaca blend yarn was 50% off. And then a lot of the other yarn that I got was 20% off, 40% off. I want to say some of it was 60% off, but don't quote me. That might not be true. But I kind of want to say some of it was 60% off. Whatever the case, this was a great sale. And I had been wanting to get a lot of bare fiber and yarn from them for months so that I could play around with dyeing. But I knew I wanted to get a large amount because I wanted to try a bunch of different bases. So I knew I wanted to wait till they were having a really good sale. So that was awesome. And then when I found out they were coming out with the upcycled alpaca blend yarns, I knew that I wanted to get a lot of that too, because again, limited edition, this is the only time to get it. I don't know if they're ever going to do it again. And if they do, they might not be the same colorways. So, and I loved the colorways. Like they had more colorways than what I got. I only got the ones that I really, really liked and that I was sure that I was going to use. But they did have more than just these. So if these are not your jam, they do have other options that might be more your jam. And then of course the mohair I'd been wanting for a while and it was on sale, so I got some more mohair. Yeah, so super exciting haul. I'm not buying any more yarn for quite a while. I feel very well stocked, and I'm pretty excited about this stuff. I think that I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it, and I'm excited to share with you what I make with it and to tell you about what it's like to work with, how it knits up, and all that kind of thing. Or crochets up. I might crochet some of it. And then of course I am excited to share my yarn dyeing adventures with you whenever that happens. So yes, hooray! That's exciting. Stick around for a couple of minutes more, or a minute more. I will show you a shot of all of my yarn laid out so you can kind of see it all together in one spot, because it's a lot and I can't show it to you in just my arms. Yeah, I hope this was fun for you guys. Thanks for coming along with me for this haul video. I have been waiting for this stuff to arrive for 3 weeks, and I have been very excited about it. And as soon as we got home this evening, I had to immediately film this because I really wanted to open up the box and look at all of it with you, and share, I guess, my like raw reaction with you. Yeah, so alrighty. I will show you guys some footage of all of it together. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you've got any comments or questions, please comment down below. And if you have tried out any of this, or if you ordered from the Knit Picks recently, or got any of their fun new products with this new update on November 9th, or if you had exciting times with this sale, comment down below. I would love to hear about your exciting Knit Picks adventures. I really liked Knit Picks so far with I haven't had tons of experience with them, but I've had good experiences with them every time that I have worked with their products. So I think they're kind of a cool company. And I like that they have a commitment to providing high quality items that are budget friendly, or more budget friendly. And I really like that they're doing more of the eco superwash. They've got more of like the organic bases available now, and then they're doing the upcycled blends. So I really like that a lot. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that makes my heart very happy. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Stick around for another minute if you want to see all of this in its full glory.